Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here with my good friend Luigi, my good friend Ron Pope, and our new friend Huascar Lopez. Very excited to have you on this. Really, this is a very special call, guys. Luigi and I had a call about a week ago in this same format with these same individuals. And as you all know, the people that are getting this glimpse, this presentation, are probably building Cloud Token with us, and you're probably doing very well like we are, and you're probably making a lot of money like we are. And so we wanted to really show you a place that's 100% transparent, just like we love about cloud, live trades, visibility, who's behind the scenes, and a place really to take all of that crypto that we're making and leverage another legit system that's going to help us compound it even more. So Ron called me last week. I've known Ron 8 years. Ron is the president and CEO of the Conversion Pros. He has launched and owned several very successful companies in the affiliate and network marketing space. He called me last week. We started to chop it up a little bit about Bitcoin and crypto. And he said, Justin, I've got something that I think you'd be very interested in. We set up a call. Huascar went over the presentation, and we were completely blown away, guys. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why we're here today, the reason why is my good friend Ron Pope, the credibility that he brings, and I know that his name on something is something worth looking at, and that's what we're doing here. So Ron, I'm going to turn it over to you. Tell these guys a little bit about who you are for those that don't know you, and then we can bring Huascar on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Justin, for having us out here tonight. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'll talk a little bit about my background. I've had a fairly diverse background. I've had a lot of opportunity in my life. It came right out went right into the military. That's where I started my life, was in the U.S. Air Force. Got married. I've been married now for over 25 years. 3 wonderful kids from that relationship that I'm still involved in, and looking forward to another 25 years with her. I'm not someone who's really looking for a lot of drastic changes in life. I like to keep things moving in the right direction forward. And so when I left the U.S. Air Force, I went into the mortgage industry, actually, and very quickly became one of the top income earners on the West Coast. And so I parlayed that into opening marketing companies and investment companies, things like that. So not going too deep into it, but at 30 years old, I had the opportunity where I was financially independent to step aside from having to work for a living and started doing what I wanted to do. And that really led me in the direction of trading in the Forex. So this project that we're going to talk to you guys about here tonight is really fate, I guess you could say, in the fact that several years ago, I started training in the Forex. I spent years doing it and did really good with it. And it advanced it all the way up to a trading bot. We called it FX Spider at the time. And we were hitting 8 to 13% a week. And once we opened it up to the public, we traded it, had a great track record, opened it up to the public. And in no time at all, we had millions of dollars being thrown at us from different individuals wanting us to trade their money. But they also wanted to get paid for the referrals, and I didn't have that side. So I think what we're going to talk to you about tonight is pretty exciting. It fills in that void that I didn't have before. And the opportunity to do this with a very close friend of mine. I'm not corporate, okay, with Cash Forex Group. I'm not corporate, but I do operate from a corporate standpoint in the fact that my friend Huascar Lopez from Dominican Republic, we have a relationship of about 8 to 10 years that we've been doing business together and developed a very strong friendship over those years. I had a company, it was a travel company at the time that I was CEO for, and Huascar ran a lot of the Spanish market. He ran the Dominican Republic market for us, especially lined up meetings with their government out there and things. And it was a very quick, intense relationship that we jumped into together because here we jump into this startup that was absolutely exploding. It was a network marketing company, absolutely exploding. And I was looking for good leadership, people I could depend on. And I found out very quickly that, Huascar had strong morals and values. And that's something I was looking for. I've got guys that worked for me 18, 19, 20 years ago that are still with me today. I'm looking for good people to keep around me. So when I realized I had that with Huascar, I started cultivating that relationship. And what I saw in the time that I spent in the Dominican Republic with him, which is 2.5, 3 weeks we were out there, was that he really cares for his people. And as we were setting up meetings to introduce him to our travel company at the time, I saw that these people really loved Huascar too. And it was his leadership, it's his style. And so it really spoke volumes to me. And so recently when Huascar reached out to me and said, hey, I knew that he had done really well, guys, in the crypto industry, really well. And that he had gone from not having much of the time that he worked for us back then, but to today living a great lifestyle with private jets and Porsches and just absolutely living the life that most of the people that are going to see this video want to live. And so when he reached out to me and said, hey, I've done great in this industry, but now I want to pay it back. I want to help more people. I knew right there that wasn't smoke and mirrors. I knew Huascar really meant that because after all, our relationship has been built on morals and values and helping people. So I, immediately said, okay, my plate's full, but I'm going to clear it off. What do we got going here? Tell me more about your project. And so he introduced it to me and to one of my business partners, our CTO, Jamie Beck. And Jamie and I looked at this and said, this is really going to go somewhere and it's going to go quick. And so we accepted the contract to go ahead and do the software, all the technical side of things, the back office, and we'll parlay that into the marketing systems and things here in the very near future. But we jumped in with both feet. And so our company, the Conversion Pros, which I'm president and CEO for and co-founder of, we're supporting this company in their efforts to grow and help people internationally. And I'm excited for that. I'm grateful to be here today. But I don't want it to be all about me here tonight. What I want to do is I want to bring my good friend Huascar Lopez forward. And Huascar, I'm looking forward to this ride with you, my friend. And so if you would take the floor and just introduce this group to what it is that you and your business partners have envisioned and where this is going to go.
Thank you very much, Ron. I really appreciate your warm words and towards me, my person, and I do value your friendship and what we've been doing, in this last couple of years. And guys, good evening. Thank you very much for having me, for inviting me to this call. And actually, I'm very blessed. I feel very fortunate with my life. On the last 5 years, it's been a roller coaster with the crypto space. Around the world, we actually did very well, and a lot of people that we have around have this mentality about sharing wealth among other people. And I think that philosophy of the crypto space that you all know, to be decentralized and to be, taking empower people to have their control, and growth, that's what we wanted to achieve. Now we have a really nice concept that I want to overview tonight with you guys. I did a few days ago and it felt really good. That we talk a few things that I think people will love it, because this is a really different and unique vision. So thank you very much, Ron, for everything. And you're not corporate, but you're very, very important in the beginning, and and go out there with this project. Well, with Justin and the guys, I will go through the PowerPoint right away and talk about a little bit of the founders and the people behind it, because right now this is not one man's project. This is a really a big project that is combined with many people involved. There's the people involved in the educational part. There's people involved, really, really, really experienced people, technical people in the Forex market, trader market, and also in network marketing that we've been involved helping people and growing for the last 10 years. Actually, we are a decentralized company, but actually we are registered here in Panama City, where I am right now. And some of the partnership that we have right now in the company involves financial institutions, involves really important brokers that are also banks, over 100 years old institutions, and although all that ecosystem that we created to combine the cryptocurrency and the Forex market and the educational product that we're going to show you tonight combines with the network marketing is really, really unique. And we think it's worth it to share it. Okay. Some of the regulators that you see there are among the most important in the world regulating our brokers. And actually what Ron said about helping and about sharing and about empowers people, this is our vision. Our vision is to improve the lives of the user, of the people involved in our company. Values, transparency. We know that the network marketing industry right now these days is a roller coaster, like so many programs are there that I'm not going to criticize, but they last so small time, they're not around too much. So we want to change that, and we want to give back to the industry and an MLM. One of our mission is to be the best company in the world, combining algorithm, trading assistant algorithm, financial market, network marketing, and education system. Actually, we have e-learning system that we're going to provide people in what is the Forex market, because we heard so many awesome stories about Forex, guys, and we know that more than $5 trillion a day market is a really important market, which is Forex. But how many of us know how to operate, how to make money on this market? Not much, because it's a really risky, and you need to have the experience or the knowledge to do it. It works 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and involves many individuals, institutions, and brokers and banks that operate this market. Now, when you combine that Forex market with the agility, with the power, the fast transaction of the cryptocurrency, that's, innovation there, right there. This is something new. And this is something that is taking off over the past 5 years. Very well that crypto has been grow a lot, and it goes into communities, institution, and even brokers have the US Bitcoin pair assembled. Now, how you can benefit and learn about this company and what we have right now. We have an educational program that is going to be really accessible for you. So nobody can offer you a program on the internet saying one thing and is another. You're going to have a tool to learn, and actually we're going to teach people how to operate for themselves, okay, in this Forex market. Now, if we have this tool, but also provide you with earning and profits from our corporate accounts, that will be a combined product called Trade Academy. This product have 3 stages: the basic, elemental, the supreme, and the advanced. So this is really the core product of our company that we're launching, and this is really brand new. And I'm really excited because Ron, Justin, Luigi, and all this group of big leaders around the world are being attracted to this company, and the response that we have is really, really nice. So I'm looking forward so you all can share this vision with us. Now, I mentioned corporate accounts, and the accounts that we have allow us to manage capital from different parts of the world with the component of the agility and fast transaction of the Bitcoin. Okay, so you can right away jump in no matter where you are, no matter what country you are, you can jump into this program and you can have access real fast. Now, our corporate people, our accounts, and the alliance that we already have in place are gonna provide you a way to make money while you're learning. So don't worry about your education, how you're gonna pay this university, how you're gonna make more money, outside your work. So you have now a gate to the knowledge and to the earning and the profits. 5% in the world of the traders have success, and that's a fact. Not much people make money on the forex because it's really risky. You need to know where the market is going, and you have to understand it. So we are going to we're going to plug you in with these successful traders around the world. So now, when I say accessible, even from $300, you can access to this program. And this academy breaks down 70% and 30%. 30% is the value of our education. Okay, so right away you purchase our product, you get access to our academy tools with the 30% of the total value, the total price. So for example, if you pay $1,000, you have 3 chapters. The first 3 chapters of our academy, which includes $300 value. Okay, the remaining 700 are going to go straight to the brokers. What are we going to do with those $700? We're going to trade it for you. We're going to allow you to benefit from a system that has been tested, with really advanced algorithm, with really experienced people, professional in this area, to provide you earnings from Monday to Friday in autopilot. That sounds really nice, because now you can pay for this university and you can get earnings, you can get profit from that. Okay, and that's really our main core and objective with
Before
this.
you go to the next slide, I want to just I want you to
Sure.
touch on something while we're here. So clearly there's a lot of Forex deals in the market right now. Okay, and like you're saying, that $700 goes straight to the market and starts being traded. One of the reasons why we're on this call is because of the transparency. So can you just touch on a little bit the transparency that we're going to provide?
Of course. Thank you very much, Justin.
Yeah, and the traders and a little more even on the strength of the alliances.
Sure. We come across several years seeing in the market like really short opportunities. They don't last like too much, because 6 months, 8 months, like with luck, they been like 1 year or 10 months on the market. It's because they don't show you anything. You just put your money. We're gonna pay you this amount, this and this and that, but you don't really know what they're doing.
Right.
So it's really important what you mentioned, because we are building a software to show you our trade, to show operational trading every day from Monday to Friday. So you are going to be able to access this back office, and you're going to see the main account of the company. Now, we have alliances with Forex, we have alliances with Hot Forex, we have alliances with Swiss Quote. And one of the most, the most important thing is that we created from many, many months back this ecosystem to be able to manage those funds. Okay, so here in the Panama City, we have a financial license with corporate accounts that allow us to receive millions of dollars, and we already have the track record for other traditional businesses that we have, and this is all there public. So our main core that you saw on the first pages about values, about transparency. That's what we want. That we want to give that to feel that the people feel peace, to people feel secure about us. And one of the things that we want to address is that we're not gonna hold your money. Like if you purchase something and you feel that you don't want to continue anymore, we are not a program to to keep your money backdoor or hidden fees. No. We share 30%, 100% of our product value. We share with a compensation plan. And then the deposit that you have there, you can withdraw anytime you want. If you want to withdraw, like retire of the program, you can do so. And we have a around 25-30% penalty if you want to do it. But actually, it's right there before you jump in. You can read it on the terms and condition, and it's very transparent. So yes, it's something that it's worth to say it right away.
So we're going to see the trades. I think you mentioned on our first call there's even going to be a web TV where we can see live
exactly
trade activity.
It's the name of our tool. It's called Web TV.
Yeah.
And we have other tools. We have a auto trader. Later in their second stage, people who are part of this academy and they are already with the deposit making money every day, they're going to be able to open their own account in the brokers, because we're going to facilitate that for members. And members with the knowledge, they're going to be able to be receiving help for the tools that we have, because we have a really, really technological tools to improve with that knowledge. Because guys, a lot of information is in YouTube. If you go online, you can find a lot of information. But to have a teacher walk you through and take you by the hand,
big difference.
And address your email and put your homework, leave you homework and evaluate that for you in a real academy. That's a really nice goal to have, so really you can learn about it. But I know there's different type of people, like people that don't want to go to college because they are too busy and they want to make money. So we have all that for all those people too. Okay.
So I love it. I think that's great. We covered the liquidity. So if somebody absolutely needs to cancel the project, they're able to do that. Their 70% will be penalized for early cancellation. That's the same as the project that we're already in. Tell me real quick, who controls the funds? Do the traders have access to hit the highway with those funds that are being traded?
Hit the highway. That's that's a really good one. No, actually, yes, they have access only to trade. They don't have a master account or master key to withdraw anything, because they are under contract by our company, and they're making a lot of money because we share a lot with them. Because if they make more money, they make more money. So, yep.
Okay, so they have access to trading, and the company controls the funds. And then last thing on this piece is when will we be able to meet the traders? Will they be listed somewhere or visible?
We're going to have traders on the web TV, special events, because there's company policies to prevent copycats and, all those things. But in special events, now we're in pre-launch. If you listen to this video or, you're watching this is a really, really early stage with people.
4 days, right?
It is 4 days, actually. 4 days. It is 4 days.
We have around 200 people that have taken positions so far.
Exactly.
Guys, this is for those of you that are watching this that got involved with us in Cloud in April, and then some of you got involved in May. This is like getting involved in Cloud Token in February. Okay, that's how early in the game we are here, and we're excited about that. So
I'm going to share my thoughts, because I don't have much to share except one thing. I've been introduced to so many trading platforms for the last 2 years, 3 years, and I never wanted to join one.
I haven't.
funny. It's funny, a little bit like Justin. And it's funny because all those trading softwares that they were telling me that was awesome, they ended up closing after 6 months, 8 months, a year. So they never really lasted, number one. And number two, all the softwares that they were telling us that, hey, listen, we're making so much percentage every month, it was all a lie, because at the end of the day, the only people that were making money were those who were building. The people that were just not building, we're not making much, okay? So that's the reality about all these softwares, and that's why I never really trusted them. Now, why are we listening to this one? Well, we're listening to it, first of all, because Ron, we're using his marketing system for many years. He's not the type of guy who will go put his name on something that's shady or something that's, no, you just won't do that. I mean, his company is solid. He's been around for many years. Yeah. So we listen to Ron. Now, at the same time, we don't know personally the owner, but I mean, Ron knows the owner personally, so it's all a connection. I mean, you know who, I know him, you know him, you know. So here we are today sharing what we think is a great way to make money with your money. So whether you're in cloud or any other project and you're making money, well, that money that you're making, you can hold it in Bitcoins or crypto or money or fiat, whatever you want to hold it in. Then instead of holding it there, why not just put a little bit here on the trading and make it earn even more Bitcoin? Right? I mean, that's the whole idea here. So we're all in, and that's what it's all about. I mean, this is so much at the beginning that it's not even in the pre-launch yet. So
nobody knows about it. I've got this recording. I mean, consider yourself fortunate that you have
very lucky, because me and Justin are not going to be promoting this massively on our wall, because we're already too focused on cloud. And I mean, massively, we're blowing up cloud. So you know, it just would be conflicted to do it both at the same time on our wall. That if we're reaching out to you with this video, it means that we respect you enough to know that you're the type of person who can actually do 2 programs at the same time. Or maybe you're just an investor. And hey, we don't need a lot. I mean, we have a lot of good people that are ready to get lined up here. So this is going to blow up like crazy. So if you're hearing this, get in now, because the timing is great. And I think the returns are also very good, because even if you're not building, I think the returns are good. I'm not sure if we know the exact to it.
I think that's, I'd like him to touch on that, not to cut you off, Luigi, but I mean, we can go through the comp plan and we can hit these slides. The people that are going to be watching the remainder of this are going to understand a matrix. They're going to understand the unilevel. I want you to talk a little about the bonuses, but if you can, talk a little bit about the algorithm, please. You know I'm going to the algorithm because
my phone.
Talk about the AI technology again. That's what has us so excited about what we're doing over with the wallet is the AI. And
well, actually, we have really smart partners down in Asia. I was in Korea in March, but we've been talking about 8 months now, and we started with one algorithm that produces over 45 to 50% a month in compounding interest, and earnings. And actually, now we develop with my partner, which is really an expert in Forex. He developed a strategy, and we developed another algorithm that we're, growing on it. But also the trading, the trading experts that we have, they start in the market 8 a.m. and then 10 a.m. they're out. They're making money.
2 hours.
So the company, is making a lot of money, and we're talking about like up to 15% a week. But I think we can like jump up to 25 a week, guys, because the main course.
That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to know that somebody not building, they can actually make a return just on depositing. So we're talking about easily 25% a month, right?
No, I mean, I'm talking about up to 25 a week.
Okay, so listen, everybody, that's what I wanted to know for all of you that are there. You know what? You're not big builders, but we can have some very good returns. And there's no monthly ownership here, right?
No,
just one-time payment.
And you can use your fees to upgrade into the next package as you're going through the system.
And you just pay the difference. You don't have to pay the whole thing.
The difference, and he'll go through. I think we went through the package.
Let's go through the comp plan, and since
hold on, real quick, show us the algorithm.
I think you guys are really excited. You're talking to and Luigi, and what are you gonna say, Ron?
I was just gonna say, one really important thing here, guys, is that they've got the educational side to it, and it's important that you guys learn that, so you have that to fall back on for the rest of your life. But you can earn while you learn, okay? Right. So you don't have to get involved in the education and do it all yourself, because that's what Huascar is talking about. They do that from a corporate side. So when he's talking about the type of returns that they can get from a corporate side, you get to participate in that.
Right.
So it's really important. You get to earn while you learn, and the transparency. We're talking about what kind of returns you can see. Well, Justin, I know that you've seen the same thing I have in the last few days. We're seeing daily deposits going into our account from the trade activity of that day. But what better thing than the full transparency? Okay, so we're seeing a return injected into the back of our in our back office, and that's one thing. Anybody can do that. But what Huascar is about to show you is the full transparency that you guys will all be able to see here very soon, and that is the actual trades.
Actually, is what make me be excited about, guys, because people that don't know anything about this crypto or Forex or anything, friends that I have, business people, you name it, everyone can jump into this and make profit out of it. You know? And for those who want education, there's also education. And for those who want transparency and a legit company, well, listen, one of the things that before I go jump into the compensation plan is that we don't touch people's money to share commissions.
Right.
Okay? It's really important. Every deposit goes directly to our brokers because we don't need to touch people's money. Because remember, there's many programs out there that with new people pay old people because they have smoke, and this is not the case here.
Right.
I'm going to show you a little bit our tool here. One algorithm that I have in my phone and generates me over 47% a month compounding interest. But also, this is the breakage. So, 30% of, if you pay $100,000, $30,000 is the academy, and $70,000 goes to the broker. But we share 100% of the value of the product. So that means that 30% we give it away to people in our network marketing organization. So the company makes money in the trades, and the company makes money with the ecosystem that is creating with the product. So actually, we don't need to touch people's money. So we divide those people in bear capital and bull capital. The bears are sitting there, watching the waves on the beach, eating and making money autopilot, every day from Monday to Friday. So bulls are the one, to decide to share, and they want to maximize up to 4x. 4x is the earnings 400% that you can make if you decide to jump into this and hit the whole world.
So you're telling me if I start with 30,000 and I fall in that bull capital category, you're talking about basically $120,000 return.
Is correct. You can opt to go.
Take my money, Huascar, take it.
Well, actually, we don't need to build because this is flawless. I mean, what we're doing with this MetaTrader here is the actually MetaTrader that is installed here, and you can see like the operation runnings, in real time, and operations. And actually, I'm gonna show you the total to see if you can see over the screen all operation red, buy and sell blue. And actually you can see it here on the end.
Yeah, it's a 47%.
Yeah, it's $1,471. So it's actually from an account of $1,000 is $1,476 at the end of the month. So the earnings is $476. With this.
That algorithm, is that something that you guys is it proprietary to you?
It is our proper. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So we have partners that are being developing this technology, and we also we can have another setup of our team. We're actually traveling this weekend, meeting with our team of broker. That's why I said, because this can be up to 25% a week where we're putting out together. So we actually are a company who has really strong alliances with banks, with financial institutions, brokers, and exchanges. So because remember, you pay in Bitcoin and we transform that to fiat, and we have that around that ecosystem to secure the funds of the people. Remember, if the crypto goes down, on 20%, we're not going to take that loss. So we have that set up.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if you choose to recommend this from the product, you get 50% fast start. So I have people in these 3 days, they already, withdraw almost $10,000 just the fast start bonus.
And that's immediate. That's available immediately. So you close a sale today, 50% of the product.
Of the product.
10,000. That Bitcoin's available in your wallet immediately, and you can withdraw.
Yeah, if you calculate to give the mic to Luigi, from the 10,000 is $3,000. So half of the Academy
program out of that package
is the
my question is this: if I come in with a lower package and somebody comes in with a bigger package, do I still get paid on that, or am I penalized because I'm at a lower package?
You pay on to double your account to 2x on the bull side. So if you have an account of $500 and you make like $1,500, you're gonna lose $500 because you make $1,000. So that's the way it is, on the bull side, because your account is the cap of that account on the bull side is 1,000, but you have another 1,000 in the bear side. So you have two type of progress on your account. And this is the way we set up because we think it's the best for people, and people can grow really more faster, making upgrades. And
I'm not sure I fully understand that. What makes me a bear versus a bull?
Well, if you are sponsoring people, referring people,
right,
and you get a fast start commission, that's a commission that is goes to the bull capital. So that is progress on that bull. So you have 2x on the bull side. And if you're making like trading every day, that's bear capital. So you have 2 progress on your account. Every commission that you make on the network bonuses, accumulates the bull capital.
So again, just to clarify Luigi's question, go back to those packages. So if I come in at the 5K package, right, and I sell you the 20K package, I don't get 50% of the 6,000.
Yeah, you do, because you can make up to 10,000. From 6,000, you get 3,000, which is you can make 3,000. You can make up to 10,000 in sales.
So I
like
still
if you have 5,000, you can make up to 10,000 in sales.
Okay.
And those,
I think he was trying to clarify.
Yeah, and that doesn't affect you. The earnings that you're making with the trading, that's separate. The trading
and that compensation plan earnings are combined with the trade earnings, which is what brings me to that 4x faster.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
If you don't refer anybody, if you're only coming in as a trader, you're limited to 2x. Okay.
Exactly.
If you're not referring people, that opens up to the 4x. And I want to say something here. Bear and bull, okay? These are play on words. These are not the actual terms that are used in the industry.
Right.
So bear, if you think about bear, is coming in, investing your money, and then sitting back,
right,
just letting it happen. You're kind of a lazy bear, okay? That's the play on that word. The bull is hard charging. It's going forward, and it's building, all right? So that's the bear. Huascar just from the industry, but I want to make sure that you guys understand that we're not talking about bears and bulls like the market. Okay.
Right. That makes sense. I actually like that when you wrap your mind around what it actually is. I think it's pretty cool, and it works in nice with the logo.
Thank you very much, guys. We're gonna have a really nice merchandise too, and we're gonna open a store right there, and we put in like a really nice effort to have that merchandise because we think we're gonna create a really nice culture around the company. With those
We're talking about 100% transparency. We're talking about being able to see the trades. We're talking about being able to liquidate our 70%. We're talking about the accreditation of the company, the background and relationships here. I mean, it's really a no-brainer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And that's the idea. So if you're referring already, you're making an organization for yourself, and you can go around infinity. You can make commission on those. So the other 50% of the products we share here in the uni level, because I think it's a really commission that happens instantly. You're going to be able to see it in the back office real time.
Yep.
And when the people buy the package, you have your 5-star. And if other people in your organization buy package, you're going to see, like in the 4 level, when people buy 5,000, you make 10% of that. You make $500 on their 4th level. So this is really going to blow people's mind, and there are people making a lot of money weekly on this bonus on the uni level. So you can make, yeah.
No, I was going to say, and also mention right now during this pre-launch stage, everybody has their full unilevel open. There's no qualifications required.
Very nice. Yes, it is. It's a pre-launch stage, so people can test all the bonuses and the right way, and you can make 10 levels without not rank requirement, because we have a rank requirement which is really easy to get. Just use 3 personal and 7,000 points, you're executive, and then 25,000 points and you're manager. And the points are the half of the amount of the package. If you have 1,000 package, you get 500 points. So it's really easy to calculate that. So also we have the matrices for those bears that we really like. There's really pretty bears sitting there making money. We add this because this is really unique in the industry, never been done. We never saw this before, and we're very proud of it because it's additional to everything. And you can accelerate the earnings of your trading because there is a team above you building and providing with a spillover. So all the people that comes in after you on this matrix provide you with commission. From where? Well, from the withdrawal fee. We charge 20% of every withdrawal in the company. And you think, wow, but there's company to charge more. There's company to charge less, but they don't give back to you anything. So we come up with this idea to make this ecosystem running for itself. So no matter what, people are making money in the trading and people are building, and you're sitting there, and all those commissions, as you see on the bottom line of those numbers there, accelerate you on the bear capital, which means you're gonna double your money faster,
right?
Because every withdrawal making for those people under you, they're gonna go a commission up 10 levels deep. So we charge 20%. If you withdraw 1,000, $200. So we share half, is $100 share on those levels. If you can take a look at those levels, there's more percentage on the levels, there's more people. So the potential on this matrix is millions of dollars generating commission. So
I like that level 7.
Yeah, it is really nice. 30%, it's 2,000 people. So we also have a really unique Excel sheet there. We're going to share it with you guys already. Okay. So you can put a number of withdrawal, and then put everybody withdrawing $1,000, and then every number modifies. So you can be a really big visualizing.
We like those Excel.
What is capable?
Yeah.
This is amazing. So I cannot
So basically, for the builders, as you're filling in your matrix, every time somebody in your matrix withdraws their profit, and everybody's going to be withdrawn because the thing is making money. Every time somebody withdraws, you get paid.
You're going to see it right away. You're going to see it right away. When they hit their wallet, the withdraw, you're going to see a commission popping in and saying, wow, you make $300, right? You make 100, you make 20, you make 800. So it's going to be really awesome.
When can that be withdrawn? When do you get to pull your money out of your matrix earnings?
From the uni level is weekly, and from the matrix is every 2 weeks, because it's accumulating, and you're going to see in your back office accumulating all those withdrawals from every level of your matrix, which allow people also to make an upgrade, because you're going to use a lot of commission, and you can see that, so you can level up. So this is the level up breakage. So you can actually commission on the level by the package that you have. So if you have $1,000 package, boom, you have the level 4. If you have $2,000 package, you have access to level 5, and that goes on level by level. 30,000 opens the whole matrix, and actually people can upgrade from one package to another real easy. Really more powerful if you're building, because you can have access to Forex, which give leverage to upgrade really more faster. But if you're a bear with the matrix making money faster, you're gonna be on 30K really fast also, because it's coming really fast, the growing of the organization building. So that's it, guys. It's really.
Let me clarify one quick thing. When you say every 2 weeks, is there 2 set days a month? Like, is it bi-monthly, or is it every 2 weeks from my startup date?
I'm sorry. I came out wrong from me. It's every 15 days.
Every 15. So on the 15th and the 30th.
Yeah, 2 times a month.
Gotcha.
Like for the first time, we're gonna pay the matrix on July 31st.
Okay. And then on the 15th, and then boom, gotcha.
So it's gonna be like progressing, and more people and more bigger packages, and it's gonna no way to go than bigger, you know.
So fast start immediately. So the trading earnings that we're seeing once a week, weekly, the unilevel.
The trading and the unilevel is weekly.
Right, and then the matrix is twice a month.
And the global bonus and the generational matching. Well, actually, also we have a matching check on the matrix, guys. Right. Because remember, we have another 10% of the withdrawal, because we take out 20. So 10%, half of that 20% goes to the matrix, and the other half goes to the personal matching check. So from all your personal checks on the matrix, you get 10%.
Yeah.
Also, we pay a generational matching check, 50%. When you help someone, this is the idea. I don't know how many of you like to help people. I enjoy see people growing, making money, and being successful. So if you help your team and they like be on the same rank of you, we share 50% on their matching check, because it's the same line. So we don't pay like the 1% on the 2% that we paid out on Infinity. So remember, guys, if you build a unilevel, you know there's going to be a bunch of levels that you don't even know how much level it is, but we're going to pay you 1%, 1.5, or 2%, depending on your rank. Starting on President Club, then Ambassador, and then Global Ambassador. So you can, if you reach those rank, you can profit from Infinity from your network. So actually, it's going to be good. So we share generational matching check also of 50%. So those 7 bonuses and a really, I think, really generous compensation plan. Actually, we're sharing almost 120%.
Yeah.
Of our profits in this compensation plan, because we are focusing on the academy, and we are focusing on the real top of the line algorithm and trader team that we have. And you asked something really important, if people are going to be able to meet the traders, and the answer is yes. Like, we're going to be able to share summits, event, to share leadership and concept of trading. We're going to be able to have really unique events in different parts of the world. And for our former and our official launch, we're going to be inviting the brokers, some of the financial institutions that are behind us. We're going to present a really corporate team.
That's the big event?
Yeah, that's the big event. And then we're going to share. Yeah, we believe it could be in my country, which is beautiful, Punta Cana, because, I don't know how many of you want to go to the beaches in Punta Cana, but it is really beautiful. Ron can tell you that, because he was like, he didn't want it to work, He only wanted to be
sign me up.
Just be on the beach, But I'm really excited. No matter where the event it is, I know it's going to be something really special. And on that day, we're going to announce all the prizes or the award for reaching all these ranks.
Great.
For those who wanted to build, for each rank, we're going to give back something that is aside from the compensation plan. It's an award for everybody. A trip, a car, something really nice that we're gonna show here. So I really appreciate the time. We want to keep this short, and we are really schedule. Also, we are working nonstop to be able to provide one of the best companies out there. And what is worth it is to be like this, to be building with you guys, to have a community, to have something that we can learn, that we can depend on, that we're not afraid of, that we can rely on. And that's what we want to create. I know, and I'm not asking that you do it right away, but allow us to build that trust with you guys and allow us as a company to show you that our intentions are the best for this industry. Thank you very much.
Huascar, we really appreciate your time and your passion and your integrity, Ron. As always, thank you for getting us involved, man.
Absolutely. Anytime I have the opportunity to collaborate with like-minded leaders like you guys, I'm here. I love it.
Mr. Lopez, Mr. Holiday, thank you everybody for this amazing short description of what this opportunity can bring to you and to many people around you in your lives, and maybe change and make it better for many awesome reasons that we've learned. So if you like what you're hearing in this little short video and we shared it with you, I want you to get back to me with Justin to get our referral link. We also set up a Facebook community. We also have set up a sales page, funnel capture page, email responder, of course, with the conversion.
With Ron's system. And Luigi, I also wanted to close on that.
Yes, please.
If you have questions and you want to get directly back with us, we can get on the phone with Ron. And, Huascar's flying all over the place. He's already done 2 calls for us. But right below this video, guys, there's a button that says lock in my spot. All you got to do is click on that button, get your spot locked in, and then we'll get you all of the marketing that you need to go and start sharing this with your network.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks,
That's it, guys.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night. God bless you.
Man.
God bless.